Hi, Eric Wilson here, independent licensed mechanic, 30 years of experience. In the next short while, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2012 Toyota rav4 so you can make yourself an informed decision. Now, these are snow tires and really good snow tires actually. They're directional, but they're also got about 60% tread left on them. So you definitely got tread left for the winter and might want to swap them up in the spring because they are noisy. Now, coming behind the front left tire, this is the left lower ball joint. Now, this is critical. It holds the wheel to the chassis. It is tight. This is the left sway bar link connected from here up to there, and it's important not to be connected, and it is, because it dampens the sway when it goes around the corner. Now this rubber boot here is full of grease, and it's the outer CV boot, and if it was ripped, you'd see grease all over the place. Important not to be, because it lubricates the axle going forward. This is the inner CV boot, same thing. If it was ripped, you'd see grease all over the place. Important not to be. Now, more importantly though is, give me a shot here. Okay, behind it, if you notice behind it, that's the differential, and that's a leak point. And if it was leaking, you'd see oil all around there, and that is bone dry, which is good. Nobody wants oil on their driveway. This is the left outer tie rod. Now, this is critical. It's the only thing that holds the left wheel to the steering, and it is tight. Now, brakes. You got brand new brakes and rotors in the front, so 50,000 K, lots and lots of brakes left on this puppy. Okay, now looking for leaks. Okay, now I'm looking for leaks. This right here is the drive shaft coming out for the rear drive shaft. If you look behind it, that's a leak point. If it was leaking, you see it all in there. Bone dry. Another place, bottom of the oil pan here, another leak point. If you see it, bone dry. Bottom of the transmission here, good for nice and dry. Okay, so leaks, I'm not seeing any issues. Now coming across to the right front tire, 60% tread, aggressive snow tires, right sway bar link connected from here up to there, intact. Right outer CV boot, good and dry. Right lower ball joint is tight. Brakes, brand new brakes and rotors, oh yay. Strut, brand spanking new. Okay, even got dust on it. There you go. That's brand new, which is a good sign. And then the right inner CV boot, see for yourself, good and dry. Now the leak point for here, for this side, would be right here, and you can see for yourself, bone dry. So you ain't seeing no oil on your driveway in this puppy. Now, following it down, this is your exhaust. Now, this is your catalytic converter. Nothing wrong with it. Big problem is people are reaching under and going cut, and you got yourself about $1,000 repair, and that's going to hurt. So, if you buy the vehicle, I am going to put on a free catalytic theft protection system that's going to stop that from happening. Now, this is just a sample of what it is. It's real simple. It's real crude. But you got to remember, people laying on the ground. They reach up, they put the saw on there. They hit that. They say, forget it, move on. So, if you buy, that's going on there to stop that from happening. Okay, now following the exhaust down, muffler, no cracks, no breaks. In fact, stainless steel, which lasts forever. And yeah, exhaust all intact, no cracks, no breaks. Now, another thing I want to just point out, this thing, if you see that all this black, this has been undercoated, okay? Undercoated. I mean, I don't even see, okay, all this, this thing has been completely undercoated. I don't even see surface rust here, which is very surprising for a 13-year-old vehicle, but it's been undercoated. Now this is, okay, on the left rear side, this is the left rear sway bar link connected, doing its job. The left rear spring suspension, and no cracks, no breaks, doing its job. The left rear outer CV boot right there, good and dry. The left inner CV boot right here, good and dry. Now right here is a leak point. If it was going to leak, it would leak here because this is the left CV axle coming out of the diff. Another point, this is where the drive shaft goes into the diff. If it's going to leak, you're going to see it right there. Now on your brakes on the rear, brand new brakes and rotors, so 50,000 K on the rear. So brake-wise, beak-wise, suspension-wise, on the rear left, not an issue. Tire, 60%, same as the front. Coming across to the right rear tire, 60% tread. The right outer CV boot, good and dry. Right inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, leak point right here, good and dry. Oh, one more thing. Your shock. Now, these shocks are full of oil, and if it was leaking, you see it dripping all the way down there on the right, and this is the one on the left. This shock full of oil. If it was leaking, you see it dripping all the way down here. Good and dry. Your, okay, spring suspension brake. Did I get it covered all there? Yeah, okay, so on the right, left, and rear, I am not seeing any issues brake-wise, leak-wise, or suspension-wise. Okay, yeah, and the left front strut is brand new as well. So, good sign. This is your left rear spring suspension, no cracks, no breaks. This is the right front spring suspension, no cracks, no breaks, and a brand new strut. Okay, now I've got the scanner plugged in, and it says codes found 0. So there is no check engine codes, which is a good sign. No cracks in your windshield. Dash looking nice and clean. Now I'm going to take you out and show you the condition of the motor. Okay, with the motor running. And a shot of the exhaust with the motor running. Very, very clean, perfectly normal. Now, one thing I always do is I take off the oil cap, and I look underneath for any indication of white goo. Now, white goo is a mixture of oil and antifreeze, which is a big, big problem. I do not see any indication of that on this. In fact, I don't hear any indication on this motor whatsoever. It's only got 161,000 K on it, which is incredibly low for these things. And these V6 motors in Toyota are bulletproof. I mean, they are built like a tank. You can get 400,000 on this puppy if you just keep the maintenance on it. Now, that's my estimation of this vehicle. It's obviously somebody spent a lot of money and a lot of work and has really taken care of this thing. So hopefully this will help you make an informed decision. And remember, if you buy, you're going to get the 3 for free. The first thing is going to be the catalytic theft protection system that I showed you there. Very simple, but effective. The second thing is this little device right here. It goes on the fuel line, just clamps on the outside of the fuel line. And I have used this for 30 years, and it saves 10% gasoline, diesel fuel, and natural gas. In fact, I put this on my house, and I save 10% on natural gas. I'll show you exactly how to do it for your house, and I'll put it on for your car. Now, this is going to cost you nothing as well. In addition to that, I'm going to wire in this device right here into your fuse box, and this is an anti-theft device, which means that it's run by a fob. It's run by a separate fob, and if this fob is 9 feet or farther away from the car, it doesn't matter if the keys are in the ignition, the car will not start. This will make your car theft-proof, and believe me, it is not right now. I can go to Amazon, get a scanner for $1,000, and I can steal your car very easily. Saw it happen. Anyway, this will stop it, and this is the 3 for free. If you buy, contact me. You're going to get this for. I hope this helps you make an informed decision, and have a good one.